Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the MFW podcast. It's episode 37, and for the fourth time, because there's another international break and we've got nothing to talk about, we're going to do the MFW quiz. Jack Wright is the quiz master, hence his suit and tie that he's got on today. And we've also got Henry Miller and an MFW debutant in a good friend of mine, Daniel George. But just before we dive into the quiz and we let Jack take centre stage, firstly, I'll ask how all of you are, and then we'll have a quick word about our sponsors of the podcast.
Well, I'll start. I've been very good, and it's very nice not having Norwich City let me down this weekend. But no, I went for a day's holiday in Tallinn. I was only there for like 36 hours, but yeah, it was a lovely and much needed getaway, and yeah, it's a lovely city. Cannot recommend it enough if you're in that neck of the woods. I don't know if you should say that about a Baltic country, but there we go. But no, it was really nice. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to really, and it was my girlfriend's birthday as well. So I had a good time there.
Well, I had a fantastic week, and but then I remembered Norwich 2, Sheffield Wednesday 3. I'd forgotten about it, like you just block it out of your mind, and it just crept into my mind. It's just like, do you remember that? And it honestly tanked my mood. But yeah, we're not here to talk about results or anything. We're here to talk about trivia. But yes, excited to get stuck into it. But Daniel, welcome to the podcast. How are you?
Well, thank you very much. I'm doing pretty well. I've just sort of got a text off of Freddie saying, "Do you want to come on the podcast?" I thought, well, it's a Wednesday and I've got a dissertation to do and I've got assignments. So yeah, of course I'll waste not waste my evening. That's a bit harsh. Of course I'll procrastinate on my uni assignments for an evening of Norwich City trivia.
No, good man. That's what I did this time last year. So I ended up all right. I think you'll be all right. But a quick word from our sponsor. The MFW podcast, is brought to you by the Fat Cat and Canary pub. It's based down on Thorpe Road. You can head on down there and you can select from a wide range of ales and any type of alcoholic beverage from all over the world. You can even head in on match days and soak up some pre-match atmosphere. You can even get a bite to eat from their Canary kitchen. So once again, a really big thank you to the Fat Cat and Canary for sponsoring the MFW podcast. But let's go straight into it. Jack, I'll let you take centre stage, Mr. Quizmaster. What you got in store for us this time around?
Why, thank you, Frederick. Not mastermind format this time. We're going back to the old formula. We've got 10 rounds, 5 questions each, sort of. But we have got the Who Am I questions up for extra bonus points at the end. So some different categories, some old classic ones, some categories that you might like, and some categories that you'll definitely hate. Have we all got our pens and paper? Yeah, there we go. I'm sure Dan's, with all of his dissertation, has run out of pencils, the amount of stuff that he's been writing.
That's being optimistic.
If Dan's lecturers are watching this, he's doing great. He's going to get a first. Don't worry. Why would your lecturers be watching this? My computer's just popped up with something. Anyway, right. Shall we crack on with the quiz?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, let's start with round 1, which is film and TV. Okay. Question 1. Norwich are never going to win the league, but they still turn up every week, is a quote from which British TV series?
I'm glad you didn't do the expletive bit at the end, so that we didn't get done by YouTube there.
Frederick might know the answer. Of course, play along at home. Write all of your answers in the comments as you go through this video, and don't edit them as we go through the answers. Okay, so that's question 1 of 1. Question 2. Which 2001 mockumentary opens with Norwich City winning the Mr. Clutch Cup? Some very pensive writing, some possibly the quietest the podcast has ever been.
Probably much to the delight of a few.
Yes. Well, again, if you're listening to this on Spotify, it's fantastic listening. Question 3. Which comedy series sees AFC Richmond survive relegation as a result of Norwich City losing 6-0 on the final day? Which comedy series sees AFC Richmond survive relegation as a result of Norwich City losing 6-0 on the final day? Of course.
I actually completely forgot that happened in that series.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you say it, it re-triggers it, but I forgot that was a part of it.
Yeah, it's quite painful, really. Question 4. Which 2019 film produced by Dwayne Johnson sees Nick Frost adorn the 2006 home shirt? Dan was like a hair down a drain pipe when he heard that one.
That's not the only one I do know. I wasn't going to doubt it, so...
Yeah. Question 5. Which children's TV program did lifelong City fan Simon Thomas start his broadcasting career in 1999?
I literally watched a documentary on this earlier, so very confident with that one.
Oh, I'm going to have to take a wild guess.
Okay. So we'll try and go through these quite quickly, and we'll go through the answers per round.
Fez. We're marking now then.
Huh?
We're marking now then. We're not.
We'll mark them now, yes, rather than right at the end.
Oh, my pen stopped working.
Oh, VAR.
Oh, why did it stop working for? Oh no.
Oh, this is why you need the traditional, pencil, unlike this, woke ink nonsense. Pencil is ever reliable, just like Stephen Whittaker. Sometimes snaps. But
there we go. There's a pencil.
There we go. Right, let's go through round 1. Norwich are never going to win the league, but they still turn up every week. Is a quote from
Peep Show.
Is of course the correct answer.
Come on.
Question 2. Which 2001 mockumentary opens with Norwich City winning the Mr. Clutch Cup?
Is that...
I went for Mike Bassett, England manager.
Is the right answer.
Come on.
Lovely. Lovely.
Yes, AFC Richmond survived relegation because of Norwich losing 6-0. What's the series?
It's Ted Lasso.
It is Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso.
Correct answer. Question 4. 2019 film starring Dwayne Johnson and Nick Frost, where he wears the 2006 home kit, is
Fighting with My Family.
Fighting with My Family.
Is the right answer. And of course, has a lot of it is filmed in the fine city. So, worth a watch. And question 5, I mean, Henry, question 5, Simon Thomas started his career doing what?
This is close to a booking from you. This is Blue Peter.
It is, yes. Well, is what, because of the mention the colour blue?
Yeah.
I think we're allowed to acknowledge the existence of the colour blue. Yes. So, scores on the doors after first round.
I got all 5.
Oh, Henry.
I matched Freddie and got all 5.
Oh, Danny boy.
I got 2.
A noble effort.
Will would have got none.
Yes. Just a question, Daniel. What is your degree in? What are you studying?
I've copied Fred, so I've gone for sports journalism.
Oh, okay. I hoped you'd have said geography because round 2 is geography. Yay.
I can live with that.
Okay, question 1 of 2. Which river runs to the south of Carrow Road alongside the River End?
Oh, what's it bloody called? Oh,
Oh, Fred.
yeah, I've got it.
It is a tributary of a much larger river. Again, if you are a geography buff, you are shouting at your phone, computer, television. If you're watching this on television, quite bougie of you. Yes. Question number 2. The iconic photo of Duncan Forbes with the cathedral in the background is taken as he runs up which famous Norwich heath?
I lived
Geography
really
related.
near
Heaths are geographical, right? Question 3. Earlier this season, Norwich visited the stadium with the highest altitude in England. Where is this stadium? Basically, where is the highest point of which a stadium is on in England? And Norwich have visited there earlier this season. See, it's a Norwich-linked geography question. It's a tenuous link, but we'll go with it. Okay, question 4. Canaries were brought to Norwich by settlers from which country, thought to have arrived in Norfolk in the 1500s? Kind of a history / geography one. Again, not really ball knowledge, but again, if anyone gets all 5 on this, I'll be very happy and very impressed.
Does it have had, just to clarify, does it have to have been a country then, or is it a country now, if that makes sense?
I'm looking for the modern day country,
Cool.
but I see where you're going with it because it's slightly ambiguous. Because yeah, but good logic. I rate that. Question 5. Carrow Road sits to the very northwest edge of which national park?
What?
I'm afraid that's the easiest question of the bunch, Frederick. And
No, it's not. It most definitely is not.
I'm afraid it is.
National Park?
Yeah, it's very famous. Very, very famous.
Come on, Fredster.
I've been away from Norwich for a long time, It's been 4 years. Well, not 4 years, but I've not been living there for 4 years.
Right. Does anyone need any questions repeated, or should we go through round 2?
Let's go through it.
Yeah, let's just go through it.
I'm ready.
The name of the river that runs to the south of Carrow Road is the...
That's the Wensum.
Is the right answer.
Come on.
It is not the Yare, but the Yare is slightly to the east of it. But it is the Wensum, technically. Duncan Forbes was running up which heath?
Mousehold.
Is the right answer. See, he's not been out of Norwich for that long. Where is the highest stadium in England?
I went for the Stadium of Light, but I don't think it is.
Incorrect.
I went for Ewood Park.
I went Hillsborough.
Oh, it's a clean sweep of wrong answers. The right answer is the Hawthorns. West Bromwich Albion is the highest stadium in England. There you go.
Okay, that's a big one.
Yeah, so Canaries were brought to Norwich and Norfolk generally by settlers from which country?
I put the Netherlands, but I knew that the Netherlands didn't exist at that time.
I will accept the Netherlands, yes.
Yes, come on.
That's why we've got all the windmills. Actually, that's a good question, Freddie. What part of Norfolk do you generally find a lot of windmills in?
I don't know, mate. What do you think? I know. I'd go North Norfolk, I guess, if I had to guess.
Well, that is the answer to question 5. The national park, which spans most of East Norfolk and a bit of Suffolk. Any guesses?
No.
No. The Norfolk Broads.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh, I got it right. Get in. I didn't want to embarrass myself.
The Norfolk Broads is famously a national park, so Jack was right. That is the easiest of the bunch, I thought.
I mean,
I didn't know if it was like a trick question.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Well,
okay, I didn't know it was a national park. Genuinely.
Frederick, how many points did you get?
I got 3.
You got 3. That's good. That's good. So that puts you to 8. Henry.
I got 4.
Oh, Mr. Miller. Daniel.
I'm now thinking I should have changed my degree because I have scored 5 out of 5 on the geography round.
Wow.
Love that. Love that.
Look at him, arms up in the air like he's Bellingham.
Wait, hold on. You said you put Hillsborough.
Yeah, that's
oh,
oh, he's been caught.
VAR.
Naughty.
Correction. It's a good job I didn't change my degree because I got 4. Do you know what? And I don't know why I've done that because when I said that, I looked at the cross I put next to Hillsborough and said with chest I got 5 out of 5.
Love that.
Shocking
Right.
behaviour.
Moving swiftly on to round 3. Music.
Okay, I like
music.
Christ.
I'm not going to play any music for fear of copyright, but these are questions based on music. Question 1. What is the name of Josip Dermich's debut Europop single?
What a song it was as well. What genuinely, his music was actually really, really good. I'm pretty sure he released more songs while at Norwich than he scored goals for Norwich. I'm sure someone can fact
Actually,
check.
the same. It was 2. He scored 2 goals and released 2 songs.
Oh,
Against Villa and Tottenham. Yes.
Yeah. That Tottenham goal will always be one of my favourites, though.
One of the worst goals ever scored, I think.
Question 2 for music. What song did Henry Miller sing after Norwich beat Coventry?
Everyone knows the answer to that by now. Question 2. The chant of Farkers on a Horse derives from which 1989 single?
Do we get bonus points for the band?
No.
That's so annoying, 'cause I know the thing. Obviously, I know the song, but I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, that's the question, though.
Oh wait, no. Cheers, mate. I have just remembered it now, though, so I think we're all right.
Okay. Question 3. Who was the last band to perform at Carrow Road, performing in the summer of 2024? It's Norwich based. Henry furiously thinking, like he wasn't at that concert with his top off. Woo!
Is it band or artist?
Oh, band. Good question. I did put that in the question. So again, I'm just repeating the question. Question 4. Which song did the club use for its goal music during the 14-15 season?
Smart. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Because they didn't use their traditional song, but just think of Cameron Jerome, Lewis Graben, Gary Hooper, Bradley Johnson.
Yeah.
You know, it'll come back.
Who was an obscure player that played for us that season? Did
Carlos Quella.
There you go.
Yeah, Jos Højveld. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jos Højveld as well. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And question 5. What is the name of the song written as a North London Forever alternative by Norfolk band Sons of Mark? It's quite an obscure one.
No, I know that one because something happened with the club around it.
So let's go through round 3. Question 1. Joseph Dermich's debut single was called
No Tomorrow.
There's
the
no
right
tomorrow.
answer.
Yeah.
It's the most successful thing he ever did. Farkers on a Horse. What is the song?
Waterfall by the Stone Roses.
Correct. You get 1 point.
Waterfall,
So you're not
Stone Roses.
correct.
Worth a try.
Huh?
Oh, I think we've got a bit of a delay here.
Oh, we're lagging. Oh no.
That Southend to Sheffield connection.
We're fine. We'll
I've
plow
got a
on.
bit of latency error here.
We'll plow on. We'll plow on. Which band last performed at Carrow Road?
What was the answer? I would take that.
It was Take That. Yes, it was.
Yes, I thought it was for me. It was between them and the Killers. So I'm glad I put Take That.
Yeah, so they were 2023 though. Which song did the club use for its goal music in the 14-15 season?
Chase the Sun.
Chasing the Sun.
I'm going to stop singing.
Oh,
That's enough. And question 5. The name of the song written as a North London Forever alternative was called?
Our Fine City.
No,
Is the right answer. So, scores on the doors, please, Frederick.
5.
Oh, okay. Henry Miller.
I got 4 that round.
Oh. Daniel, if you can hear us, what did you get?
I also got 4, and I double checked that.
Love that from you. Okay, we're going back to an old faithful round now. Numbers. I'm going to tell you someone, and you're going to tell me their number. Not phone number, obviously. That's a bit weird. Question 1 of 4. Michael McGovern.
Or as me and Daniel used to call him, McGolden Gloven.
Not really apt, but there we go. Yes. Question 2. Darren Huckabee. Henry Miller furiously writing. Question 3. Jacob Wright. That was a hilarious meerkat impression by Henry Miller. If only we could see an instant replay of that. As if Jacob Wright walked in the room with his shirt. Like, Henry, look! Right. Question 4. Mark Tierney in 2011-12. Very specifically. And question 5. Liam Gibbs in the 2022-23 season.
Oh, I've got a shirt of it. Brilliant.
Oh, no, he does as well. Oh, I didn't think of that.
I got that. This was a bit of NCFC pain before it became a thing. I got that shirt the very next game, Sunderland. I think he broke his leg. And then ever since, it's just not worked out. I think I cursed Liam Gibbs.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Right, let's quickly go through 4. Michael McGoldengloven,
33.
33 is the right answer.
Be careful. We've already had some previous things about Republic and Northern Ireland on here.
Listen, I'm neutral. Darren Huckabee was, of course, number
7,
6.
6.
He's the most iconic
Got
number
that
6 to have ever played for this football club.
I may have got that one wrong. My numbers is my downfall.
Oh no! Jacob Wright.
I've got 16, but that was just a guess.
16 is the right answer. He took it from Fastnacht, I think.
Can't bet he's fuming about
that. Mark Tierney in 2011-12.
23?
Is the right answer.
Helps that the Pinkin interviewed him recently, and that was the thumbnail.
Oh. Well, didn't know that, but there we go. Nice easy one. And go on, Freddie. Take us home. Liam Gibbs, 22-23.
Number 46.
46 is the right answer. Frederick, was that a clean sweep for you?
That was a clean sweep.
You absolute. I'm not going to say it. Henry Miller.
I got 2.
Freddie, don't act upset. You're licking your chops. Danny boy.
I got 4 that round.
Scores on the doors after round 4. Freddie has 18, Henry has 15, and Daniel has 14. So
Still, there's
Fine
6
margin.
rounds to go. This is anyone's game.
yes, but remember that there is triple points available later.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, the of course, the who am I?
Mhm. Right, round 5. I've just kind of called it records, but it's generic stuff. Question 1 of 5: which former Norwich forward still holds the record for the youngest player to have ever scored a Premier League goal?
Oh, what is it? Is that for Norwich or just general Premier League?
All-time Premier League.
Oh.
Oof, that's a fantastic question.
I will move on because we don't have time. Question 2: how many international record goal scorers have ever played for Norwich? So currently, out of all the countries in the world, how many of their international record goal scorers have ever played for Norwich? I like this question.
It's a good one. If you know it, that's incredible knowledge.
Question 3: which team did Norwich stop winning a record consecutive 5 League Cups in a row after we won it in 1985? So basically, the team that won it before us had won it 4 times. We stopped them from winning a 5th. Who was that team?
Very apt with it being the 40th anniversary of that very recently.
I remember watching it when I was 36. Yes, the cream really does work. I was minus 10, but I think my dad was 20, so I think he remembers it. But anyway, where was I? Question 4: which Norwich manager holds the Premier League record for the worst win percentage for any coach who's managed more than 40 matches? So many to pick from. So
They
many.
had to have managed 40 games in the Premier League for
Correct.
Norwich.
For
Norwich.
Good question. I think it's 40 matches managed in the Premier League for any club.
So is that 14? 1-4.
40. and it's the worst record across the Premier League history for a manager that's had that tenure. It's a complicated question to explain, but there we go. Question 5 of 5. I'll move on quickly. Who holds the record for the most championship appearances for Norwich City? And when I mean championship, I mean since the Coca-Cola Championship or whenever it officially became the championship, not the second tier. That's just silly. My cat is yowling at me through the door because she can hear me talking and she can't come in. But she's not a fat cat, unlike our fantastic sponsors. So it's always a good segue. Right, question 1 of 5. Who holds the record for the youngest player to have ever scored a Premier League goal? Anyone?
Yeah, I put James Vaughan.
Which is the right answer.
Come on.
He still holds it.
That's
He
insane.
scored it in like 2008, I want to say. Age 16 and 100. I think the next youngest is James Milner, which gives you a sense of his longevity. How many international record goal scorers have ever played for Norwich?
I went for 3, but I feel like it's a lot more.
I've put 4.
I've looked it up. I looked up all the current international goal scorers, and it's 2. And can anyone name who they are?
I could have a go. Finland, maybe, for Teemu Pukki.
Correct.
And maybe
Scotland for Kenny McLean, no?
No.
Would it be?
Oh,
But he has scored for Scotland while at
Yeah.
Norwich.
That wasn't the question, though.
Yeah, that's not the question.
As in
no,
the
yeah,
record.
record goal score. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot.
I'm going for a
Would
punt
it be-
on Kai Kamara.
Yeah, I was going to go for Kai Kamara.
I looked it up. Sierra Leone's got a higher record goal scorer. You're missing a really obvious one. England's record goal scorer.
Oh yeah, Harry Kane.
Harry Kane, of course.
Oh, that's a technicality.
No, it's not a technicality. So Teemu Pukki is Finland's record goal scorer and Harry Kane is England's record goal scorer. So there you go. Which team did Norwich stop winning a record 5 consecutive League Cups in a row?
Sunderland.
I've gone for Liverpool.
Liverpool is the right answer. As in, they beat Sunderland in the final, but they stopped Liverpool from winning 5 League Cups in a row. So I hear where you were going with that, Frederick.
Right,
but,
okay, fair enough, yeah.
Which manager holds the worst Premier League record of win percentage of any coach who's managed more than 40 matches in the top flight?
I went for Daniel Farker.
Any advances on Daniel Farker?
No, I said Daniel Farker.
Daniel Farker is the right answer. With a win percentage in the Premier League, get this, 12%.
Wow.
12%.
It's a lot harder than it
Enjoy
looks.
Leeds. And who holds the record for the most championship appearances for Norwich?
I went for Adam Drury.
I took an educated guess and went for Wes Hoolahan.
I was a
Daniel?
Hoolahan guess as well.
Hoolahan is the right answer.
Come on.
Deary me, I've had an awful round there.
So, Frederick?
I got 1.
Ooh.
Henry?
4.
Daniel?
Got 3.
It is hotting up. Round 6. This squad. We're going to just ask some questions just about the current players that we have. So, no history, no geography. Literally, what's right in front of us right now. Question 1: who is the youngest player to have featured for the first team this season?
Also, am I right in thinking this is the last round where we're writing down answers?
No, there's one more round
Okay.
of writing, and then buzzers. Oh,
Right.
excitement! Question 2: which current member of the squad played for Fulham just before joining? Okay. Question 3: who is the current longest serving player, having signed on the 22nd of January 2018? The second longest serving player signed, I want to say, 4 days later. So there isn't much in it. Question number 4. At 1.72 meters, which I don't know what it is in feet, don't judge me, who is officially the shortest member of the squad? I like this question. I don't think it will surprise anyone that I think Angus Gunn is the tallest. And that's not
Like Caleb Anson, isn't he taller?
Oh, there wasn't statistics on him, so maybe you're right. But yeah, the answer of the shortest player is not Angus Gunn, and that's not a hint. And question 5, based on estimates, which I got from my dear friend Transfer Mark did or whatever it's called, who is currently the highest valued member of the squad? I might have asked this question before, but anyway, if you can remember it, so be it. Let's go through round 6. The youngest player to have featured for Norwich in the first team this season was
Elliot Miles.
I went for Gabe Forsyth.
Daniel.
I was Miles as well.
It's actually Oscar Schwartau, apparently.
Really?
Crossed him out.
Actually, is Miles 17?
Miles is younger, I swear he is.
Well, okay. Let's take this one to VAR because my sources tell me that it was Schwartau.
Elliot Miles was born on January 20th, 2007.
Why?
When was Oscar Schwartau born? Let's look this up. Right, Oscar Schwartau was born 17th of May 2006.
Oh, so Elliot Miles is the right answer then. Well, there you go. Then my sources were wrong. There we go. That's some fun VAR for you, quicker than the Premier League. So anyone who put Elliot Miles, you get a point. Which current member of the squad last played for Fulham?
Shane Duffy.
Shane Duffy.
Shane Duffy, who I completely forgot that he'd ever played for Fulham, but there we go. Who is the current longest serving player in the squad?
Kenny McLean.
I went for Kenny.
Yeah,
Kenny McLean is the right answer, yes. This one surprised me. The shortest player in the squad.
I went with Nunez.
I went with Callum Fisher.
I went with Callum Doyle.
Callum Doyle? Are you sure?
No.
He's one of the tallest.
I literally just had to pluck a name out of my arse. So, yeah, went with Callum Doyle. To be fair.
Apparently, it's Onel.
Oh.
There you go. But Nunez is just a little bit taller than him. And based on estimates, who is the current highest valued member of the squad?
I went for Sargent.
I went
Sargent.
It's actually Callum Doyle.
Oh, of course it'd be Doyle. Of course it'd be Doyle. He's English and plays for City. Of course it'd be. Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, so question 7, final one where you're actually no, we'll go through the scores actually before we do that. Frederick.
I got 3.
Okay. Henry Miller.
I got 2.
Oh. Daniel.
I also got 3.
Okay. Right. Question 7. Slightly more difficult questions, but I've made it multiple choice. And as if by magic, Henry Miller is no longer on his phone. Oh, the power of editing. Where were we? We were at question 7, which I was saying before is probably the most difficult round of questions, but I've made it multiple choice. So there you go. Question 1 of 7. How many times has the club reached the FA Cup semi-final? Is it A, twice, B, thrice, C, 5 times, or D, 7 times? Freddie's confident with his guess. Question 2. In which year did City win their first ever League Cup? Is it A, 1958, B, 1960, C, 1962, or D, 1985? Question 3. What is the record attendance ever at Carrow Road? Is it A, 27,000, B, 32,000, C, 44,000, or D, 51,000? These are rounded up to the nearest thousand. I cannot be bothered to go into specific numbers. Okay. Question 4. Who was captain on the day Norwich lifted the League Cup in 1985? Is it A, Chris Woods, B, Steve Bruce, C, Peter Mendham, or D, Dave Watson? Henry has a headache, or
No, I was focused. I was doing the focus lean, mate.
I rate that. Question 5. In what season
Oh no.
did Norwich first reach the first division under Ron Saunders? Oh,
In
there's
what
my Wi-Fi gone
season?
frosty.
No, you're all
Yeah.
right. What
Can
the
you-
question? What season? Ron Saunders.
In what season did Norwich first reach the first division under Ron Saunders? Is it A, 1971-72, B, 1975-76, C, 1981-82, or D, 1985-86?
So, is the answer when we got promoted or our actual first season?
The season that they got promoted.
Oh, then I'm going to change my answer.
Okay, let's go through multiple choice. Question 1. How many times has the club reached the FA Cup semi-final? Any early punts?
It's B, 3 times.
Yeah, I thought it was 3 times.
Could be.
3 times is the correct answer.
I can tell
In
you
which
when if you want. Not 1959. That 59 is cup run. 1989, lost to Everton, and then 1992, where we lost to Sunderland.
Yes. Henry was there for all of them.
I was.
When did City win their first League Cup?
It was C, 1963 or 62, whatever you said.
62, and C is the right answer. What is the record attendance at Carrow Road?
I went for D because it's the biggest number.
I went for
Went for
C.
B. Ooh.
C is the right answer. It was around 44,000 for an FA Cup match against Leicester in I think it was 1963. And then restrictions happened and reduced the stadium by 20,000. So there you go. Who was the captain who lifted the League Cup? If anyone's been following the coverage of the League Cup anniversary, then you might know that.
It's Dave Watson.
It was
Is
indeed.
the right answer D, Dave Watson? All very elite of you. And question 5, in what season did Norwich get promoted to the first division for the first time under Ron Saunders?
I went
For
for
It's
I
A.
went for D.
So A is the right answer.
I put A and scribbled it out. I changed it.
1971-72. Derby County, I think, won the first division in that season. There you go. I think it was under Brian Clough, I was reading.
Yeah.
Right, scores on the doors after multiple
more you know.
choice.
I
Frederick.
got 3.
Okay. Henry.
I got 5 for 5.
Bloody hell.
Like a steam train. Dan.
I got 4.
It is tight. Right. We have got to the shout out loud section of the quiz, which is always good fun. So put your pens and things down. It's whoever can shout first and shout the loudest. So maybe, internet depending, this won't be fair, but I don't care. Can I have each of your buzzers? Oh, Frederick's making a lot of.
Sorry, I was putting my pens and paper away.
So excited. He's so excited for round 8. Can I have your buzzers, please?
Are you all right, boy?
Where are you?
Yellows.
Yeah, delightful. Fantastic. Wonderful. Right. So it's an old classic. It's I've played with. So I've got 5 players in front of me. I'm going to tell you 4 players that they have played with, along with a Norwich bonus for whoever they played with at Norwich. Each of these players are at a different club or international team. So none of these players would have played with the same person at the same team. Does that make sense? You get the gist.
Are they all,
right?
Are they all current players? Or like any retired?
I don't care. So the Norwich players, some of them are former players, some of them have retired, but you should be able to get some of them based on the people that I'm naming. So, are we all itching on the edge of our seats? Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's
Cool.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So round 1, I have played with Josh King, Victor Gyökeres, Erling Haaland.
Yellows.
Daniel.
Oh, Erling Haaland's thrown me off there. I was going to go Martin Olsen.
Incorrect. You're frozen out, unfortunately. You can guess the next one, but no more guessing on this one. And you don't get bonus points for answering quicker. Not with this one, anyway. So anyway, Josh King, Victor Gyökeres, Erling Haaland, and Roman Eremenko. And your Norwich bonus is Jonathan Rowe.
Where are you?
Henry Miller.
Is it Alexander Tete?
It is not Alexander Tete. You're frozen out. Freddie, it's all on you.
Can you repeat this? Sorry, so is it Josh King, Erling Haaland, Victor Gyökeres,
And Roman Eremenko.
Roman Eremenko,
And Jonathan Rowe, who
and
played with at Norwich.
Johnny Rowe. So he would have been really recent. I honestly have no idea. I'm going to throw a guess out. I know it's wrong. I'm going to say Adam Forshaw.
Is very wrong. So if I were to tell you that this person played with Josh King for Norway, Victor Gyökeres for Brighton's under-21 team, Erling Haaland at Molde, and Roman Eremenko, I think at Spartak Moscow, you would land at Matthias Norman.
Oh,
No points.
Bloody Norman.
Oh, I like that one.
Who was it? Who was it?
Norman. Matthias
My
Norman.
internet froze. So
Matthias
fair
Norman
enough.
was the answer, Henry. We'll,
Right.
we'll forgive you. How is your internet now, boy?
I think it's all right, but yeah, as you were giving the all-important answer, it just decided to crash. So
Okay, right. Question 2. I can't say his first name. Muric, the goalkeeper, him. Nuri Sahin, Dominic Solanke, and Juan Mata. And your Norwich bonus is Adam Eder.
Are you all right, boy?
can
Freddie.
you repeat them, please?
Is it? Sorry, is it Jack Stacey?
It's not Jack Stacey. You're frozen out. Henry, I will repeat them for you. Muric, Arjanot Muric, Nuri Sahin, Dominic Solanke, and Juan Mata, with your Norwich bonus being Adam Eder. And looking at Henry's computer, he looks a bit frozen. Do you need me to repeat them again?
Yeah. Yes, please. Yeah. Yes, please.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
Right. Muric, Sahin, Solanke, and Mata, with your Norwich bonus being Adam Eder. Dan, do you want to? You're being very conservative. You're.
do you know what? I haven't got a Scooby. I'm going to say Max Aarons.
Incorrect. You're frozen out. Henry, all on you. He looks.
Is
frozen.
it
Oh,
Nathan Redmond?
It's not Nathan Redmond. So again, no points here. So if I said that he would have played with Muric for Kosovo, if he'd have played with Nuri Sahin for Werder Bremen, if he'd have played with Solanke at Vitesse Arnhem, and if he'd have played with Juan Mata at Galatasaray. Yeah, it was Milo Rashica is the right answer. Well, question 3. Graham Dorrans, Chris Martin, Hwang Hee-chan, and Philippe Coutinho. Not a bad 5-a-side team.
And what's the Norwich one?
Oh, sorry, your Norwich bonus. Gary O'Neill.
Bloody hell!
Trying to line up the dots. I'll repeat them again. Graham Dorrans, Chris Martin, Hwang Hee-chan, and Philippe Coutinho. I'm going to need to press someone for an answer.
This is a really tough one.
Yellows.
Oh, Daniel.
I'll go Huang Wei-jiao.
Incorrect. You're frozen out. But I admire the chutzpah. It was a good shout. But no, it wasn't our dear friend Huang.
Are you all right, boy?
Frederick?
Really weird guess. Is it Yusuf Malumbu?
It's not Yusuf Malumbu, but it's a good shout. You're frozen out. Henry Miller, all on you.
Can you repeat them one final time, please?
Graham Dorrans, Chris Martin, Hwang Hee-chan, and Philippe Coutinho.
Yeah.
And Gary O'Neill.
Ooh. Right.
Oh. I'm going to have to put a timer on you,
10,
Henry.
9.
7, 6, 5,
I have.
4, 3, 2.
I'm going to go Stephen Naismith. I don't know. It's not Stephen Naismith, but I have no idea.
It's not Stephen Naismith. If I'd have told you that this player played with Graham Dorrans at, I think, yes, it was Derby County. No, not Derby County, West Bromwich Albion. He played with Chris Martin at Derby County. He played with Hwang Hee-chan at Red Bull Salzburg, and he played with Philippe Coutinho at Liverpool. You'd be talking about a certain right back with a hole in his hair.
What, Andre Wisdom?
Fuck. Sorry.
It can't be Andre Wisdom.
It is Andre Wisdom, yes.
Oh my god. Oh my
Of course it's
god.
Andre Wisdom. Of course it is.
Andre Wisdom was knocking about at RB Salzburg. When did he ever play there?
I don't know. It's fun, isn't it? Right. Time for question 4. And hopefully we might get some points in this one. Is everyone's internet still okay? Say thumbs up if you can all hear me.
I can hear you, but yeah, my internet isn't great at all.
We'll work with it. Right. Question 4. Sergio Ramos, Douglas Luiz, Emi Marcondes, and Danny Olmo, with your Norwich bonus being no one.
Yellows.
Daniel.
I'm going rogue. I'm going Sergi Canos.
Incorrect. You're frozen out.
There's no Norwich bonus.
Because technically this player did not share the pitch with anyone.
What?
But he did share the pitch with these other players.
But just not for Norwich. Oh, right.
Henry is so... Oh, he's moved over to his phone.
There's one.
Back on my phone because, yeah, that was awful. I didn't hear any of the last question.
Okay. All right. We will... Okay, let's go through them again. Sergio Ramos.
Yeah.
Douglas Luiz.
Yeah.
Emi Marcondes.
Yeah.
And Danny Olmo, with your Norwich bonus being no one.
And it's no one because he didn't actually get onto the pitch at Norwich.
Correct.
Oh,
What on earth is this?
But he would have shared a bench with, probably Alex Tettey.
Oh, this is a really weird one.
Dan, is it ringing any bells for you now? You've pumped with Canos?
I had a name in my head and I've completely forgot it. And it might be for the best because I can imagine it was probably nowhere near the right answer.
Where are you?
Henry Miller.
I'm going to take a guess. It's not right because I'm pretty sure he's played for Norwich. But I'm going to go with Marcus Edwards.
Incorrect. But you know, the right logic. Freddie, again, it's all on you. I've made these really hard, to be fair.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of all the clubs these players have played for, and then, I think I might have it. Unless, I do not. A name has popped up. I think it's probably wrong.
You should go with it.
I'm going to go with Rocky Bashiri because he played for Hibs, and I know Marcondes played for Hibs.
And famously, so did Danny Olmo and Sergio Ramos. No. So this player would have played with Sergio Ramos at Sevilla, Douglas Luiz at Aston Villa, Emi Marcondes at Bournemouth.
Yellows.
Well, you don't get
I know I don't get a point, but it's Nyland, isn't it?
It is. Or Jan Nyland is the right answer. Yes, Danny Olmo at Leipzig. for anyone who's interested. Right, question 5. Let's go for a good one. Let's try and get a point this round. Daniel Agger, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Milan Baros, and Jack Wilshere, with your Norwich bonus being Mark Bunn.
Oh, so he's around that time period.
Yellows.
Dan.
I'm doubling down on Martin Olsen.
Incorrect. You're frozen out.
Yellows.
That's not
No,
your buzzer.
that's Daniel's buzzer. That's Daniel's buzzer.
You get this right. Dan gets the point.
No.
Are you all right, boy?
Frederick
Johan Elmander?
is the right answer.
Yes! Yes! Yes.
So there we go. Wow. After all that, 1 point.
1 point. Oh, oh, dearie me, man.
Right. Okay. So we've elapsed an hour now, I think. So
Yep.
question 9, the penultimate round, which again is a shouty one. Career path. I'm going to list out a career path, and the first person to get it correct gets the point. It's very simple. Are we all ready?
Yes.
Henry Miller?
Well, he doesn't look ready from our screen. Oh,
No. I'm going to go and get my phone charger as well. I'm having an absolute shambles. I cannot lie.
right, let him. There you go. Right, we'll let him go off and get his
This is the type
charger. And we'll reminisce on probably the worst round in MFW quiz history. What?
Yeah.
Two shouts of Martin Olsen, the worst it's ever been.
See, this is the type of content you don't get with other podcasts.
Certainly not.
Henry Miller storming off to get a charger. Let's hope he gets an extra long one. Oh, grow up, Freddie.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, sorry. My thing is still up. Yeah.
No.
Oh, what? What are you on about? Oh, you on about my water bottle? Oh, yeah. Henry doesn't like these water bottles, does he? Oh, there you
No,
go.
I said I hope Henry gets an extra long one. I thought you were giggling at it. Anyway,
No.
he's back now.
No.
Yay.
Right.
Okay.
Career.
Henry,
path.
are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'm going to list out the career path from the start to the end. First person to get it gets the point. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Right. Orange County Blue Star, Columbus
My favourite
Crew,
team.
San Jose Earthquakes, Houston Dynamo, Sporting Kansas City,
Got it.
Norwich
Ty Kamara.
He didn't say his buzzer. He didn't say his buzzer. Are you all right,
Yellows.
boy? Are you all right, boy?
I said yellows first.
To be fair, Freddie said the wrong buzzer last time, so I should get this.
Yeah. Oh,
I will
I've
give it
got
to
it.
Henry. I will give it to Henry. It is Kai
right, fair
Kamara,
enough, fair enough.
who then also played for Middlesbrough, Columbus Crew, New England Revolution, Vancouver Whitecaps, Colorado Rapids, Minnesota United, HIFK, CF Montreal, Chicago Fire, and Los Angeles FC. What a man. Right. Question 2. Burnley, Darlington, Rangers, Sion, Palermo, Norwich
Where are
City.
you? Kyle Lafferty.
Yeah, well done, Henry. He then played for Selçuk Rizespor, Birmingham City, Hearts, Rangers, Sarpsborg, Sunderland, Regina, Kilmarnock, Anorthosis Famagusta, Kilmarnock, Linfield, and Johnston Borough. What a journeyman. Okay, question 3. Porto, Gil Vicente, Vitoria Setúbal, Corvilha,
Yellows.
Dan?
Is it Evo Pinto?
It is Evo Pinto. Well done. The other teams you could have had: Rio Ave, União Liera, Cluj, Dinamo Zagreb, Norwich City, Dinamo Zagreb, Famalicão. I don't know. Rio Ave, Fortuna Sittard, and Fortuna Sittard. Okay. Question 4. Workington, Halifax Town, Sorrento, Barrow, Sengkang Marine.
Are you all right,
Barrow.
boy?
Freddie
Grant Holt.
is the right answer. Yes. It's the Barrow that got it away, wasn't it? But yeah, the following ones: Sheffield Wednesday, Rochdale, Nottingham Forest, Blackpool, Shrewsbury Town, Norwich City, Wigan Athletic, Aston Villa, Huddersfield Town, Wolverhampton Wanderers, Rochdale, Hibernian, Kings Lynn, Barrow, Wroxham, and Dereham Town, where he is currently playing. Right. Final one. Question 5. Standard Liège, Marseille, Tenerife, Everton, Fenerbahce, Norwich City.
Where are you?
Henry Miller
Joseph Yobo.
is the right answer. Well done.
Who on earth is Joseph Yobo?
Oh, you
Prime
cannot.
Barclaysman, mate.
Prime
Near the
Barclays.
peak Barclaysman.
That is poor from you, Freddie. So who got what points?
I
in
got
that?
1.
I got 1.
I got 3, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he did. Oh my god, Henry might for the first time win an MFW quiz.
Well, there is the triple round. Let's not forget.
Yeah, this is
So,
true.
all to play for. Going into the final round, if I've done my calculations correctly, Freddie's got 26, Henry's got 29, and Dan's got 25. So it's tight. It's tight. So who am I? For the first question, if you get it right, you get 3 points. Second question, 2 points. Third question, 1 point. If I freeze you out of part A, you can still answer part B. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
right. Who am I? Part 1A. I was a record transfer fee for the club that bought me from Norwich in 2000. You can guess if you want 4 3 points. It's entirely up to you. You can then go for 2, and then you can then go for 1. Any early punts for 3 points?
Are you all right, boy?
Frederick.
Ewan Roberts?
Incorrect.
Where are you?
Yellows.
Henry was first. Henry.
Can I go Mark Robin?
Incorrect. Daniel.
I'm not even sure it's the right timeline, but I'm going to go Father Phil and Ryan.
It's not Father Phil and Ryan. So, part B. I'm now the manager of my nation's international men's side. For 2 points.
Where are you?
Henry
Craig Bellamy?
is the right answer. Well done.
Come on.
Your third part of that for 1 point would have been I've scored for 7 different Premier League clubs. So there you go. 2A. I've won every domestic honour in my home country and also went abroad to win the Champions League. For 3 juicy points. Some very deep thinking. I'm going to need to press someone for an answer It's for 3 points. It's worth a pop.
Yellow's Steve Bruce.
Incorrect, but good shout.
Are you all right, boy?
Freddie?
It's a bit of on a technicality because he's Scottish and moved to England. Is it Billy Gilmore?
Incorrect. Henry, for 3 points. Have a pop. I'm going to have to time you. Come on. Just have a
Mercy and
guess.
Bacardi.
Dear Mercy and Bacani, great shout. Can't remember him winning the Champions League, but incorrect. Part B, I made 574 appearances across a 20-year playing career, eventually retiring in 2006.
Oh, goodness me.
Hmm. 2 points up for grabs. Henry Miller's already got 2 points banked.
So they've won what? They've won every trophy there is to win in their domestic.
In their domestic home country, yes.
And they've won the Champions League. They retired in 2006.
You know, nearly 600 career appearances. They are, you know, they're not a nobody. I'm going to have to press you all for an answer. I'm afraid this is too much.
My mind is completely blank.
I don't think I can give you one.
Pass. You can pass. Passing's fine.
I think the only answer I can give you is Dion Dublin.
Incorrect. Henry, pass or go for a punt?
Jed Steer.
Yeah. Ha ha ha. Daniel, pass or punt?
Ruel Fox.
Incorrect. I don't know how many domestic honours there are in. Was it Montserrat that he plays for?
Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
Never know. Part 2C. I've been out of work for over 4 years since relegating my previous employers.
Oh, Yellows.
Dan.
It's going to pay me to say, is it Paul Lambert?
It is Paul Lambert. Well done.
Oh yeah,
Of course it is.
he won the Champions League in Dortmund, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hate to get that one right, but
okay. Question 3A. Born in Charleston, I represented my native home country at 3 different age levels.
In Charleston. Are you all right, boy?
Freddie.
Jamal Loza?
Incorrect, but good shout.
Where are you?
Henry Miller.
This is rogue because I can't remember which way round it is. So I'm going to go David Wagner. I can't remember if he was an American-born German or a German-born American.
Oh,
Incorrect. Daniel, for three juicy points.
Zach Whitbread.
No, but good shout. 3B, I've played in all 3 levels of the EFL, including the National League South.
Or are you all right, boy?
Freddie?
Simeon Jackson?
Incorrect.
Oh.
Henry's either frozen or pondering. Oh no,
I'm pondering.
We're running out of time. I do have to press you.
Where are you?
Henry.
Vicente Reyes.
Correct.
Oh, that's really embarrassing.
Yeah. It is Vicente Reyes. Well done. And the third one, just for jokes, my middle name is Philip.
Oh, I would have got it if you said that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I just put that in for jokes, but well done, Henry. Is our dear friend Vicente Reyes. And if you'd like to see Freddie's exclusive interview with the man who he doesn't know anything about, how did you not know that he was born in Charleston? Come on. Right. Right. Question 4, Part A. I played in 6 different countries, but my only career title came in Poland.
God.
Again, for 3 juicy.
Where are you?
Henry Miller.
Ante Cianats.
Incorrect. I
Are
can't
you
remember.
all right, boy?
Freddie?
Vadis Ajida Rafo?
Correct.
Oh,
That is unbelievable. Fair play, my friend.
He played for Legia Warsaw, I want to say, in Poland. Was that before we signed him or after?
After, yeah. So
that
for
is absolutely phenomenal from you, Freddie.
Thank you, mate. I don't think I've won with that, but hey ho, I'll take it.
So the other question is for 2 points. Across my 569 career appearances, only 19 were in England and only 15 were for Norwich. I won 3 international caps between 2010 and 2012, 2 years before my country finished 3rd at the World Cup. So didn't want to make it too obvious that he was Belgian, because how many Belgians have ever played for Norwich apart from him and Richie Delart? Probably other Belgians. Right, so we're going into the final question, 5A of Who Am I? I am currently valued at around £30 million.
Where are you?
Henry Miller.
Emi Buendia.
Incorrect.
Did you say
did you say 30 or 13?
30.
Yellows.
Dan.
Oliver Skip.
Incorrect.
Good answer, though.
I was about to say, the season he's had, like, if he's valued at 30 million euros, there's something wrong there.
Frederick?
English tax.
Come on.
I'm going to go with Gabriel Sara.
No. 5B. I've been involved with Norwich City for over 28 years.
Jesus Christ. 28
What
years?
is currently worth?
And he's worth 30 million quid? Are you all right, boy?
No.
Are you all right, boy? Are you all right, boy?
Dan has rescinded his yellow, so Freddie.
Oh no, that's not going to be right. Never mind. I went too early, but I thought it was someone, and it's not going to be. I'm just going to pass because I'm going to get it wrong.
Pass.
I'm just going to have to pass.
Okay. Dan, did you want to have a nice little punt?
Go on, let's say the High Performance Podcast from Jake Humphries is worth £30 million. That's my answer.
Not the High Performance Podcast, no. Henry Miller.
Jonathan Rowe.
Well, actually, it's a good point. No.
Seeing as he's 23.
I was going to say, I was trying to do the math in my head. For a single point, my career has spanned over 50 years and I'm still technically not retired.
What?
Yellows.
Dan.
The Nest.
No.
What? What on earth is this question?
I'm going abstract.
So he's worth 30 million 28 years at Norwich. 50. What is
Dan's
it?
got it.
50-year career, and he's not retired.
Technically. Dan, do you think you've got it? No.
Oh, I think so, but I think it's in.
Okay.
28. Are you all right, boy?
Freddie?
Mr. Carrow.
No. Henry, it's all on you, boy.
Captain Canary.
Incorrect. If I say that they're not necessarily a member of the playing staff, possibly a
Yellows.
member of the
Is it Kitman Pete?
It's not Kitman Pete. He's not worth 30 million. It might be a member of the executive board.
Is it Dealey?
It is Delia Smith. Correct.
So naughty of you. That is so naughty.
That's shocking.
No, I don't think we could have kept going
question.
for another 2 guesses for half a point and quarter a point, and probably never would have got it.
Yeah.
I just got it.
No.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Well, here we go. The final scores on the doors, because after round 10, Freddie got 3 all in one go. Henry got 4 because he got 2 lots of 2. And dear Daniel got 1 point. So that makes my final calculations that the scores are, with 26 points, and the bronze medal is Daniel. Well done, lad.
Someone has
Good
to win
effort on
it.
your debut. With 29 points is Freddie Humphrey Wakefield. Which means that tonight's winner on 33 points is Mr. Mobile Phone.
Come on.
Mr. Big dog by name, big dog by nature. Henry Miller is the MFW quiz.
What he does. Finally he's done it. It was higgledy-piggledy, but that doesn't matter.
4 times the charm for him. He's won the MFW quiz. He's won himself whatever the winner wins today. For
A bucket hat, probably, if you want one, Henry.
Bucket hat, yeah, go for it. Why not?
Yeah. So he'll have the bucket hat. He'll have the bucket hat like this one right here, and he can dance away with it on his beautiful head. But there you go. One of our longer episodes, that's for certain. It was a little bit higgledy-piggledy. It had suspect Wi-Fi. It had phones being charged and almost dying. It had a debutant in it as well. It was all really, really good fun. We hope you've enjoyed watching or listening to it as much as we have doing it, or at least I think we've enjoyed doing it. This has been the 37th episode of the MFW podcast. It's goodbye for now. We'll see you on YouTube for the next video, or we'll see you back here on Spotify for the next podcast episode.